we're gonna do a one credit clear video of DEATHSMILES Mega Black Label. First of all, this is something new. I'm gonna do this video in English because I wanted to reach a higher audience, because I think that what I achieved here is very nice, very interesting. I achieved a very high score, as you will see at the end of the video, and I wanted to show you guys how I did this. Okay, so first of all, I decided to start my run in this port or harbor stage on level 2, which is pretty easy, as you can see. Right now, what I'm gonna use right now is the options mainly to shoot the enemies just as soon as they appear. I play here very risky, but because of it's a very easy stage, I'm not really feeling that this is risky at all. Okay, so as you can see, I start with my options very close to the enemies. Thanks to that, I will get lots of crowns there, which are the points that we're having. The crowns and the skulls also. And because of this, also I will get my fever gauge, or the fever bar. I will end up this stage with 1000, which is pretty everything that I need for the second phase, which will be the volcano on level 3. Well, you see that I'm just flying around with my character. I chose Sakura because I think it's the best character in the game and the most fun to play with. And yeah, here we are with the first stage boss, which is pretty easy, but you'll see that at the end I made a small mistake. So first of all, we shoot very close to this first phase, and the second phase is exactly the same, but he will try to do something pretty nasty here, and I didn't dodge at all, so I needed to use a bomb, which is okay, don't worry about it. You can use a bomb. The game really gives you many bombs. Okay, so as you can see, we have 1000 points for the fever. This is excellent for stage 2. This is stage 2, and I'm gonna use the volcano. Okay, so I chose volcano on level 3, and that's it. This is the very important part here. We use the fever, and we go straight into these, how do you say, these like skulls that breathe rocks or something like that. I don't really know exactly what they are. They look like dragons. As you can see on the left, there's another one. So the point is going there with Sakura, as you can see, directly there. And you'll get lots of points right now. The points are going up pretty fast, pretty fast. Okay, so that's the trickiest part. You'll have to go very carefully, going down, shooting as many rocks as you can, and because of that you will get many crowns and many skulls, and the points are very high right now. Try not to lose a life here, or even not to use a bomb. And yes, we already have 500 points of fever, and we're gonna use it again. Instead of waiting for 1000, we're gonna use it here again for the last 2 dragon heads. And right now we are having 30 something million, as you can see at the top of the screen. And then we go to the last one, 40 million, 45 million, 48, and that's it. We have 50 million points right now. Thanks to that, we have the first extra life, because the game gives you 2 extra lives at 50 million and also at 300 million. And this is pretty much one of my best runs I've ever done in the volcano. Okay, so yeah, now sometimes I use a bomb here because it gets a little bit tricky, especially after the concentration of doing the dragon head very fast. But no, I didn't need it to use it here. Okay, so we're gonna fight the boss of second stage, with 55 million points, which is very, very, very good. And yeah, this is not a difficult boss. The only thing that you have to be concerned about is the rocks that come from the sky. So I usually put my options pointing to the top of the screen, and thanks to that it's a little bit more easy. Okay, and now this is kind of a tricky way to dodge them, but as you can see, the bullet pattern it's not difficult compared to Dodonpachi or other games like that. Okay, and we are facing the final part of the boss. He will start shooting some circle bullets, which are pretty easy to dodge, but as you can see with Sakura and the options, the crows, the boss dies really, really quick. So go there pretty fast and pick as many points as you can. As you can see, our fever bar is almost 1000, so we're gonna start the third phase, which will be this bridge, or as we usually call it in Spain, Segovia, which is very similar to the city of Segovia. And as soon as we get the 1000 points, we're gonna use the fever. Okay, so we already have them. We are already okay for the fever. And we're gonna use it right now. So these enemies will shoot, and we use the fever, we cancel those bullets, which are not so many, but it's okay, and we start making lots of points. As you can see on the top of the screen right now, I'm having 70 something million, which is very, very nice. Remember to destroy the enemies as soon as they appear, so try to play really, really next to the left and the right of the screen, and thanks to that you will kill them pretty fast and you will get lots of rewards. So the fever is running out of time, but we still, with the slowdowns of the original PCB, this is excellent. I've played on Nintendo Switch and also on Recalbox and MAME, which is a pretty nice way to emulate this game, but to achieve these good records, I sense that the best way of playing is the original PCB. So we already are on 100 million, and we're gonna face Mary, this pretty simple boss. Sometimes it gets a little bit tricky, and sometimes I need to use a bomb, but not this time. So, as you can see, these bullets are dodgeable, and also this pattern right now, it's pretty easy. And we face the final phase of Mary with the red blocks. With Sakura, this boss is really, really easy and dies faster than other characters. And we already have, again, 1000 points for the fever. As you can see, fever is very important here, so keep in mind that the main strategy to achieve high scores is using this strategy. For this next level, we're going to use level 3 on the cemetery, because it will give us a small portion of life. As you can see, I lost a little bit of life. I think it was in the volcano. So we're gonna restore it here. And as I told you, we have 1000 fever points. So we're gonna use it in the approximately in the middle of this level, when a troll arrives with many bullets, because we're gonna need the fever to last until the end of the screen, because the end of the screen has a big house, and if we destroy it with the fever, we will get lots of points. Okay, so right now we are maintaining fever until this part. Okay, so you will see here that I am preparing my familiars to destroy this guy from the right. That's it, and we use the fever. We used the fever, so we cancel all the bullets that the troll sent us, and you're gonna see now the house on the right. That's it. So this house is gonna be boom destroyed, and it will give us lots of points. Right now we're having 148 million points. Careful with this part because it's longer than it seems. There are many flying eyes around, and these guys are, I think, the most difficult small enemy of the game. And we arrive to Jordan, this super head, which reminds me of an old guy trying to sleep a siesta and suddenly you wake him up. Be careful with the rocks, okay? And the bullet patterns are very easy to dodge. You don't even need to be like super precise on it. As you can see, I'm shooting the bullets very near to him, so I level him down pretty fast. He didn't even manage to make the third pattern, which is perfect. So here we are, almost at the end of the game. We need just 2 more screens. And we're gonna use the woods on level 3. This level is very easy to make. And also, we're gonna use the same fever strategy, okay? Careful with these guys that suddenly appear from the middle of the screen, jumping like this frog man, something like that. Because sometimes they will hit you and you will miss half-life, which is sometimes annoying. Okay, so these giant plants are very easy to dodge, and these guys, something like the ants that I like to call, which they are like rocks. I use the fever on them because they give you many points, lots of points. Sometimes I use the fever as soon as they shoot the bullets, but this time I was a little bit earlier. But as you can see, the points are going pretty fast. I'm very near to the 200 million right now. And already, I'm already on the 200 million right now. So at this point of the game, I was really thinking that I was gonna achieve a very good score. Of course, I haven't used any level 99 stages or EX stages. I just wanted to get a high record, a very high record without using super high level stages. So as you can see, this boss is a little bit tricky, and sometimes I use bombs here. Not this time, but at the end of the patterns, he will send these gray apples, which are very tricky to dodge. And since I didn't want to lose any lives, at least until the castle, I used the bomb there. So we're going to the swamp on level 2. I could have used level 3, really, because I didn't need the life that this level gives you on level 2, but I don't know why I didn't choose it, but it's okay. The punctuation is, the scoring is so high. So as you can see here, all the frogmans appear from the middle of the screen. Careful with them. Try to achieve the 1000 I was gonna say Kakusei fever points as soon as possible, and as soon as you get it, you can use it on dance patterns. You can use it, for example, here, or you can use it when I'm gonna use it, which is here. Usually the trolls are very nice to use the fever. 1, 2, pa, and you destroy all the bullets and you get all those points. Remember to get those points. Sometimes the points fall and you don't get them. So try to be near the points so you can get them. This part is very nice also. There are many floating ice enemies. And here's another extra life. So if you destroy this car, you will get another extra life, which I really don't need right now, so I don't get it until the end of this stage, just in case I get a hit. or some birds hit me, or this frogman. And well, everything pretty easy. We arrived to Sakura. This is the final boss of normal stages, and right now we have 250 million points, which is very nice. We're gonna try to beat Sakura without using a bomb, so I will show you a strategy. First of all, try to shoot her very near, so you will drain her life. Okay, so now this sometimes gets a little bit trickier, but this time was easy. And now here is the way to kill her pretty fast. Just follow her with the familiars and destroy the bottles, or I don't know what's they are called in English. In Spanish is botijos. So destroy the botijos with the Sakura and drain her life with the familiars, with the crows. And we are already at the end of the game. This stage is very long. It's approximately 7 minutes or 8 minutes. 25% of the game is here. And we start this phase with a very nice score. I think we start this phase with almost 300 million. Let me check right now. They have another chat here. They chat a lot, these girls, at the end of the game. And no, we are at 294 million, so we're gonna get the second extra life at 300 in a couple of seconds, as you will see. What I'm doing here is trying to recharge my fever as soon as possible, because this is, I think, yeah, this is the stage where you can score a lot. Every second you get many points, okay? Because there are many bullets, and you can use fever at different times of the phase. Especially I'm gonna use fever in this phase at 500 instead of 1000. So you will see this strategy, which worked for me pretty good, okay? So yeah, we use the fever here. We managed to get the 300 million points, so right now we have another extra life. This part is a little bit tricky, and sometimes I use a bomb, but since I had my fever, my familiars and my shoot, it's very powerful, so I didn't need it. As you can see right now, you don't even see enemies, you only see skulls or crowns or points or numbers, very pachinko style, okay? This is very addictive, by the way. And fever goes out. And right now I have 400 million. Okay, this part is a little bit tricky. I used to use fever here, but since I used it before, I will dodge this. Although sometimes you can use a bomb here, okay? And here you have another version of the Mary boss, Mary the cow. Yeah, we get a lot of skulls there, and our fever is already at 600, so we could use it right now, but I didn't use it because I wanted to charge it. As you can see, I used a bomb there. And I'm almost ready to use the 1000 fever right now. I use it there, I cancel all the bullets, and scoring starts to be crazy right now, okay? So at this point I really thought I was gonna achieve a nice score, because I was like 430 million. And that's amazing. Okay, so we go down this kind of elevator stage. Reminds me a little bit of Elevator Action Returns, that amazing title game. And because of we have the fever run right now, we are getting lots of points, and we are pretty much invincible because Sakura with fever is a war machine, okay? So yeah, it could have been great to have the fever here, but I didn't have it, so I shot it at the end of the pattern at 500. So this is something that I will use right now. As you can see, I'm using every 500 points the fever. Okay, And as you can see right now, I'm already on 500 million, okay? So my previous highest score was like 540 million, and here I started to get a little bit nervous, thinking about maybe I'm gonna get a better score. So that's why I decided to use the fever every 500 instead of every 1000. This is very nice. You can only do this on Mega Black Label, by the way. You cannot use this strategy on the original DEATHSMILES, okay? So right now I'm having 525 million points. And as I told you before, I'm gonna try to use the fever every 500. And I'm gonna also try not to lose any life. In fact, I'm playing pretty good right now without losing anything. And yes, as soon as I kill this guy, I will use the fever again. That's it. Boom, fever. Okay, so all the bullets get cancelled, transformed into points. And we're reaching the end of the phase, but before we have the dance. Okay, so this is a little bit tricky because I usually wanted to. Usually, I go to the last boss with the fever charged, but here I decided to use it because I was really eager into scoring. So I saw that right now I was having 560, which is amazing, with 560 millions. So I said, okay, I'm gonna use it here because I don't really need the lives, so I can get a hit from the last boss. Because as you can see, I'm having right now 5 lives, and yeah, this is. I mean, the game is totally 1 credit clear already, okay? But I wanted to score more and more and more. So that's why I decided to use the 500 fever on that small boss. It could have been amazing to achieve 500 here instead of 421, because the boss gets a little bit tricky, and I have the feeling that I get more points if I kill this boss, which is Sakura's dad, with the fever, but I didn't have it. So you will see what I'm gonna do. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna approach him, but not so much, because if I approach him, he will throw kind of like a barrier pattern, which is very difficult to dodge. So now it's very Dodonpachi style game way of playing. Okay, so you have to tap dodge all those small bullets and try to be in the same horizontal line as him, so you kill him with the familiars, and that's it. Okay, so scoring is so high, I almost have the 1000 fever. We have now another 2 extra lives because I killed the main boss without using any bombs, and right now I didn't know what was going to happen, but this is something different. The guy is sending me different patterns. I wasn't used to these ones, so I started to get a little bit nervous. As you can see here, I had some bombs and I didn't use it, and I didn't know what to do. As you can see, the familiars are right now to the bottom of the screen. Also, this pattern is so difficult, and I used the fever. I don't know why. I thought I was gonna score more. I don't know. At this part, I really was pretty nervous, thinking, whoa, maybe this guy will kill me. So I started to use bombs and bombs and bombs. But yeah, as you can see, if you play like very good or you don't get any hit during the game, I don't know what exactly triggers this, but this is another kind of boss. As you can see, there are many videos of this game on my channel, but none have these final patterns. Well, this pattern it has, because it's the most common one, but the previous ones were pretty difficult to manage, especially because I didn't see them before. Okay, so well, the final pattern and he hit me again, and I decided to use a bomb there because come on, no bomb. Yes, that's the bomb. Okay, so the boss is totally destroyed. I thought I was gonna surpass the 600 million points, but I really didn't know exactly because I didn't know how many points does this boss give you. So at the end of the credits, I pressed start really fast to see my scoring, and you're gonna see it right now. Ta-ta-ta-tan. The scoring of this run is 611 million points, which is amazing because I haven't seen anything like this on YouTube. Of course, not using the EX routes or level 99 routes. So, yep, that's it. I hope you liked the video. I hope you enjoyed the conversation or the comments, and let me know if you would like to see more videos in English, or on the other hand, if you prefer this to be 100% in Spanish. Thank you very much, and thank you for joining and subscribing.